Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 5th grade concept of dividing whole numbers and unit fractions. This is standard 5.3L in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 8 of the 2017 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have a math team. They do practice drills that each last 1/6 of an hour. And in February, the team did practice drills for a total of 24 hours. That is a lot. So how many practice drills did the math team do in February? Well, if we have a total of 24 hours, so there's our total, we can at least draw a strip diagram here. So my total is 24 hours. And we have equal groups of 1/6 of an hour. So that means we're going to divide this here. And how many equal groups of 1/6 of an hour can I get? That is an interesting question. 24 divided by 1/6. Well, let me see if I can draw a picture here. So I'm going to draw some circles, and I'm going to kind of put them into an array here just to kind of help me at least make sense of them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 24 circles here. And as you can see, I'm kind of running out of room, and I was going to make it a 6x4, but I'm running out of room. So that's a nice thing about 24 is you can quickly turn it into an 8x3. Now theoretically they'd all be the same size, but I'll just use the first few ones. So here's my 24. I've got 3, and I've got 8 across this way. So there's my 24 circles, because I know how to use a circle to make sixths, right? So what we do is we kind of do a fat X, and then we do a vertical line. So I've got each of these is 1/6. So I just turn this 1 into 6. I can do the same thing here. I'm going to do a fat X. I just turn this 1 into 6. So I could do the same thing. I could turn each of these into 6 all the way down. So really, looks like what I'm doing here is I am taking my 24 and I need to multiply it by 6. I've got 24 groups of 6. And if I do 24 groups of 6, well, that is going to get me, let's see, 24 times 6. That is 12, that's 14. So it looks like my answer is G. But how did I get from dividing by 1/6 and multiplying by 6? Well, here's the nice thing about fractions. When we're dealing with fractions, we need to think about the reciprocal. That's going to be very helpful for us. A reciprocal is the opposite of a number. When you multiply it by that number, you get 1. So for example, if I were to take 1/2 and multiply it by 2, which is really just 2 over 1, guess what you're going to get? 2 over 2, which equals 1. So 1/2 and 2 are reciprocals. And in the same way, we've got this 1/6 and 6. Those are reciprocals, because if you multiply 6 times 1/6, you're going to get 6 over 6, which equals 1. So when we are dividing by a fraction, dividing by 1/6, an easy way to solve that, if you don't want to draw a picture, which we ended up doing, is you can always multiply by the reciprocal. So 24 times 6. Now, why does that work? Well, let's just take a simple example. Let's take half and 2, right? So if we were to take 2 squares, and we were to multiply both of those, or if we were to divide both of those squares in half, here we go. So I took my 2, divided each square in half. So our answer here is G.